Yo, what is going on, guys? It is TechTriggr here, and today in this episode of Retrospective Softwares, we're going to be taking a look at a cool piece of software called Calmira. So basically, this is a software released in the Windows 9X era. So basically, this is the alternate shell to make Windows 3.1 look like Windows 9X or any other Windows 2000 era operating system. And we're going to be installing it Windows 3.1 VM we have here. So there are two versions, and one is Calmira 2 3.31, which is an update to the previous Calmira 2 3.3 release. And there is a portable version of Calmira 3.3 as a zip file, but I'll probably stick with the new installer. And you couldn't just straight up upgrade to Calmira 2 3.31. For that, you have to first download Calmira 2 3.3 and install it, and then use the another installer to upgrade from the version. So let's get installing. So I've mounted the setup.exe file using an ISO, and yeah, I'll just let it resize. Oh my god, this is just so slow. I couldn't believe how computers have. Sorry guys, let's just run the Calmira 3.3 setup. This will install Calmira 2. Do you wish to continue? Yep, I wish to continue. And here we are in our installation wizard. And now we're gonna hit next and agree to the license terms. Hit next and choose a path. I'll just stick with the default one. So basically in Windows 3.1, there's categorized folders for main, games, startup, applications, and accessories. And it's asking how do I categorize this application? Let's just put this thing in accessories, and we're gonna hit next to continue. And now we're gonna hit install, and yep, here we go. We're gonna hit finish, and it's pulling up the readme file. We're gonna close that, Alt F4, yep. And then we should have to go to accessories, and then we have to open up Calmira, which should be right here, yep. Okay, now you could read the licenses if you want, but I'm just gonna skip it by clicking OK. And this thing looks like a Windows 95 tip of the day, and you could just uncheck this just like Windows 95, and hit close. It's so much like Windows 95. And taking a brief look at the desktop, this really looks like Windows 95. And let's start off with the taskbar. Let's start off from here. We have the date and time adjustment. We could double click that, and we could change the time to 42. Yep, 40 or like 46. Yep. Yeah, now the time's 46. And here we have the character map, just in case if you want to type something in that you can type in a normal keyboard. Just like that, and we could close out of that. And this also syncs with the regular Windows 3.1 programs, not on only the Calmira programs. It even syncs with the legacy Windows 3.1 programs. And now let's take a look at the pinned apps. First off, there is a show the stop button, and yeah, it works just like that. And here is the Calmira Explorer, which is a parody of the Windows 95 File Explorer. We're gonna close out of that. Yep, just like that. And now we have Notepad. We're gonna type in this: subscribe to TechTriggr or your PC will die. And we're gonna go to file, save, and we're going to be naming this as trigger. Yep, we're gonna be clicking on OK. And now if we close out of Notepad, open up Notepad again, go into file, open, and then yeah, here we have trigger.txt and subscribe to TechTriggr or your PC will die. And we're gonna exit out here, and next we have the start menu. Okay, here we go. This really looks like the Windows 95 style start menu. Like, look at this watermark here. It tells Calmira 2 instead of Windows 95. That's the only difference here. And we could go into programs. We have a little bit of accessories. Yeah, even calculator works. 500 plus 260, 256 equals 156. And we have documents here. Your favorite documents go here, but I don't have any documents, so we're gonna leave it like that. And here we are at settings. We could go ahead and replace some random stuff, but I'm not gonna go through that. Because it's gonna waste your time. Now the another thing that exists in the start menu is find, which I think is also a thing in Windows 95. Files or folders, and I could search up for TT. Yep, TT. Oh, never mind. I want TT.bmp. TT.bmp, yep. And we have the file, and we open it up. Here we are. Hello. Okay, jokes aside, let's just close this up. Nope, I don't want to save anything. And then we could clear it up just like that. And then what do we have here? we have the help, and there's a lot of help indexes here, but I'm not going to go through all of that and waste your time. If you could check this out if you want, but I'm not going to go through that. And we have run, and this actually looks like the Windows 9 styled run dialog, and doesn't look like the Windows 3.1 dialog. Like Windows 3.1 doesn't respond to the Explorer command, but let's see if the Calmira run dialog does. We're gonna type in Explorer, and yeah, it does open up the Calmira Explorer, which is again a parody of the normal Windows 95 file explorer. And now let's talk about the similarities and the differences. The similarities, of course, is the icons, but the unsimilarities is the names, like the Calmira Explorer and the Calmira 2 name here instead of Windows 95. But yeah, I understand that the developer need to retain his branding as Calmira 2, so I totally agree with that. Final unsimilarity is the borders, window borders. It doesn't look like Windows 9X at all, but the overall UI inside the borders still does look like Windows 95. And then finally, we have the MS-DOS prompt. Open that up. Oh, and yeah, this looks like a Windows 9X style MS-DOS prompt. Now the only difference is it just assigns the C Calmira path as the default path for MS-DOS. It still works like MS-DOS. You just go into any drive. There. Could run setup. Okay, never mind. That program couldn't run in DOS mode. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. So hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please hit that like and subscribe buttons for more videos like this. And also comment down below if you have any queries or any ideas for my future upcoming videos. And I thank you guys all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.